High rollers. I was holding until the end of the song, but then I got emotional at the very end. Uh, so, yeah. But this song is a beautiful one recommended by Prometheus UA, and I thank him for that. Thank you, Prometheus. This song is performed by the band Antitela, Antibodies, and these bodies are awesome. I know that they are raising a lot of funds for Ukrainian army. Friends. Okay, so you maybe see the difference in the picture right now and in the angle, the width of the frame. Aha, so it is following me. Oh shit, you see, there's a mode. This camera has the mode where it's gonna in this mode it's gonna be following me. And yeah. Okay, it didn't stop. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I have a new webcam finally, guys. Here's the raffle item this week, this awesome patch. Let's see how well it is focusing. Very well. Look at this. Boom. And it's focused. And I don't even need to hold my hand behind it. So I am happy. And you can see the quality is... Give me a second. I need to turn this mode off. Yeah, it's not following me anymore. That's good. Thank you. It has the resolution of 4K resolution, but I'm not using 4K. There's no need to do it. The quality of the picture is awesome. I want to thank Brian R for helping me with this webcam. He actually messaged me and said that he wanted to cover it, but I said that he can help me with it, but not cover it completely. So we paid 50-50. Thank you very much, Brian. I owe you this, and also this step, because it really encouraged me to do it faster, to buy the webcam faster than I was doing what? I was hesitating, I was procrastinating it, but finally now have I think, one of the most professional webcams. Guys, I have a dilemma. I mean, to make this campaign more successful and to raise money faster in this NAFA truck campaign, I gotta go to more other channels, because I think these days it mostly is like being raised by this community, only by Rickrollers, and we need to involve more communities, and that means more work for me. The reason why I stopped going to different other channels as a guest lately is also because I was burning out of so much work. And the second reason is, I don't know, actually it all comes to burnout. That's the problem. And I really hope I will get some positive experience, but yeah, actually there is a second reason, but I'm afraid to share it with you, to be honest, because I think some of you may not understand me, I don't know, but sorry, I got distracted by the chat. Tuna, that makes me happy. That we'll meet in a month, of course, but still, it doesn't change the situation. And yeah, there's another thing that why I don't go to other channels. Um, and I'm hesitating to tell this to you because some of you might be disappointed, but whatever. I promised you that I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Full transparency and honesty. So the reason is I feel like people on other channels, hosts of those channels, they don't really understand Ukrainians to the full, uh, to like fully understand Ukrainians, and and some of them just don't get me. And of course, it also comes to my negativity, which is my realism. I'm being realistic, not just constantly being cheered up and stuff. Because first of all, I've burned out a bit. Secondly, I was always like this. I always preferred the truth, and it feels like instead of the truth, everyone wants to hear good things. Of course, it's understandable. People like when those people like me inspire them and cheer them up and bring hope to them. And I I just I'm it feels like I'm not that guy anymore or something. It is disappointing though because I would love to be the cheering person and person who inspires. I think I still inspire some of you guys and some of other people, but I don't know. I think it feels like I'm losing myself a bit again or something. All of you, great. Hello, Mir. Good to see you.
Hello,
Hi.
hello. Super happy to hear you and to see you.
Yep, likewise.
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 Are we live?
Yep,
Yes.
we are. I was already
Okay,
live.
great.
How are you doing, Amir?
Doing okay. Doing okay.
That's good.
We are on Donbass.
And were you on some other direction before?
Yeah, we were on Sumy on Kursk direction. That used to be Kursk direction. Now it's Sumy direction.
Yeah. It turned into Summit direction these days.
Yeah, unfortunately. So are you discussing the attack on Iran?
On what?
On Iran.
On Iran. Well, basically, no, we don't. But
Okay.
but we should. Let's begin with it. What do you think about it?
Well, I'm listening the whole day. Um, the English and the U.S. the journalists that are talking about this. So it's very interesting perception from each side, from European side and American side. Americans they discuss mostly uh, is it okay or not okay for U.S. to start to um, be involved.
Mm-hmm.
And for Europeans, they are thinking, is it okay for the world to allow the US to be involved? It's like they just say about, is it okay just for one country to attack a different country? Basically, if the country that is attacking thinks that it has some reasons to attack. So for them, it's not about, it's again some moral task,
Mm-hmm.
or not even moral, maybe international law task. So they look at everything as an exercise. For me, it's like very obvious if one country wants to destroy the other country, which this country claims they create their political vision of the future with the other country destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
This is their vector of and of their development of their life. They claim it officially on the level of the top authorities, on the level of country government. Then the country that has to be destroyed can respond with this. I mean, the Europeans, they discuss it in terms of, well, if US invades Iran, basically Russia also had the authority to invade Ukraine
Mm-hmm.
because Russia claimed that um, Ukraine is a number one threat for Russia, as
Uh-huh.
Israel claims that Iran is number one threat for Israel. This is so stupid for me. It's like, let's look at everything uh, mathematically, maybe,
Yeah.
but for me, it's not math. It's just it's different.
And
Not
situations are
everything.
totally
Not is
different, right?
Yeah. It's not for me. It's not that simple. Everything is not that simple. And basically, Russia invaded Ukraine using um, virtual reasons. They claimed like the protection of Russian-speaking population of Ukraine. Then they claimed it was in 2014, right? Then they claimed denazification, demilitarization, because Ukraine will join NATO and it's a threat for Russia. And everything is virtual. I mean, there are already countries that are bordered with Russia and is already in NATO and is already a threat, right? From their perspective. Why didn't they invade them? Because they're already NATO. After they invaded Ukraine, like okay, Finland and Sweden joined NATO, and they're not threat. Putin claimed it. We don't see the threat in them. Okay, great. That's amazing. And
You know,
if Iran, yeah, please talk.
I thought that you can compare this with some abusive guy who will hit his wife so she will not cheat on him, like preventive attack. So maybe
Yeah,
that was the logic of Russia.
um,
Not
partially, yeah.
justifying, just joke.
Yeah, partially. Yeah. So, uh, I cannot say that I'm happy with US attacking Iran, but somebody should have stopped them. I mean, they claim that they use nuclear, well, not nuclear, they use um, nukes, or I don't know how to call it,
Nuclear weapons,
as
yeah.
peaceful atom, peaceful nukes. America attacked their peaceful nuclear plans. I don't know what the hell. Do I need to believe in this?
Now, you see, there's also a double standard here that, uh, like, Ukraine also doesn't have the right, in the opinion of United States, Great Britain, and the rest of the world who has nuclear weapons, including Russia, that we don't have the right to have the nuclear weapons, right? So I think it's going to be, if we want to obtain nuclear weapons to defend ourselves someday, which would be an amazing preventive measure to have, then US will have all the rights to bomb us also, just like they did with
Or
Iran.
Russia?
They
Yeah.
will, in my opinion, they
Or
will never
or
have
any
guts to
You are
bomb
right.
Russia.
Or any other country that has a nuclear weapon, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Is it about this? But I mean, Iran, they claimed the destruction of Israel before the 2041 year. They said it literally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which other country also claimed the destruction of other countries? Maybe North Korea? They always talk about destruction of America
Yeah.
with nuclear weapon again.
Russia constantly talks about that also.
Yeah, Russia constantly talks about it,
And
but we don't. But America doesn't bomb
Russia. America
Russia. Yeah,
instead is just, indulge in Russia and becoming like I don't know, appreciator of what Russia is doing. Not the America itself, but the American president in this case, of course. But still, this is the representative of their country. Mm, well,
Well, I can say that the human life is unmeasurable. That's like the thing that I'm keeping in my head all of the time.
mhm.
And I cannot say that it has value. It's basically priceless for me.
Yeah, you're right. And if we're talking about occupiers, they're not humans, right?
Well, from my perspective, I do perceive them as humans,
Uh huh.
uh, but I think they made their own choice
Yeah.
for being punished for their deeds. And I believe in the superior law that we call karma. I don't know, you can call it as you want.
Mm-hmm.
But if you put your step on the road to hate, to hatred, when you loathe people for their exist, and you make some stuff that leads to these people death, you deserve to be punished. Sometimes like punishment can be uh, by law. Sometimes punishment can make you can lead you to death. They deserve it, but I still think that they are humans. They've chosen like different way,
Mm-hmm.
a way of being this type of, I don't know how to call them.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, hatred is a huge feeling. It can lead you to somewhere, but being under, I mean, to hate people is very hard. It's very stressful. Why do you
Yeah.
need? I I still don't understand this.
It's
But yeah, we
indeed.
can open the human nature so that it can be like this, and it can be different. It has a lot of incarnations, right? The human nature.
Umer, do you guys have the code name for your unit?
Yeah, it's guardians.
Guardians. Uh-huh.
Yeah, Vartavi.
Can you show us the patch if you have your own unit
We
patch?
just ordered it. We just
Aha.
ordered them. We
It's
don't have yet.
just
Yeah,
a
but
bit.
I think I have a picture.
Oh yeah, please show it to us.
Uh, yeah, I will try to find it. I will try to find it.
Trump has no
Um,
moral compass. Exactly, Cheryl. Yeah, he does no morale.
Or his moral compass works like in different direction.
I think, sorry guys, I think this will be our patch.
Oh, I've actually seen this
Nice.
one on Sternenko's Telegram channel. He
Maybe.
shows the results of your work. Yeah, I've seen that there. It's really cool.
Yeah,
Guardians.
yeah. It's kind of the same, in the same style as our brigade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we used to be Griffin, but now Griffin has the second version. Other guys there,
Wolverine.
and we joined the battalion, UAV battalion of 36th Brigade,
Mm-hmm.
and we called it Guardians.
Mm-hmm.
Should we talk about our
We
item?
should. We should. Let me show it on the screen. So, guys, we are auctioning a Crimean Tatar flag. And not just the
Just the
flag,
flag.
but a very special one that Lena worked on for quite some time. We have a $1,800 bid by Martin from Norway currently, but there's still a chance that we'll get a bigger one. Well, why not? Try, right? We have the last 1.5 hours to do that. So, my friends, behold, here it is. Lena is holding it. And now we need to ask Umer what the money will be used for, Umer. Because today Lena told me that you already got one printer. How many printers will you need more? And maybe the priorities changed and you don't need the printers on and need something else.
Well, for us, we have um, spendings or expendables. It's the plastic for our printers.
Mm-hmm.
It's all of the radio electronic stuff that we use in our workshop, and it's electronic warfare. All of the we start to build it by ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
All of the counterparts for it. We already counted how much money we need for a unit, and it's 300,000 to protect one car, basically.
Гривня.
So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, 300,000 hryvnias.
For one car.
So in
Wow,
Wow.
that's
yeah,
a lot.
for one car, one unit. Yeah, that's a lot because we need to cover a lot of radio frequencies.
How many
Exactly.
frequencies, if it's not a secret?
Well, I can say that it becomes wider and wider with time. I mean, a year ago, we had only 3 ranges. Now we have 8 of them, and it still doesn't cover all of the stuff that can fly over the car, over a car.
Mm-hmm.
So having it developed by us is saving much money, because before we received it only from volunteers already assembled that bought it from people who are assembling it, sell it, but there is some commercial interest there. Now we produce it without commercial interest, and it's still pretty expensive.
Yeah. So you won't spend money on 3D printers now, right? You got what you needed.
I got what I needed so far. I'm very happy with this. We have a line from, it's already, okay, 7 is here, 3 there, 10 here, and 1 in our different workshops. So it's 11 in total.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all only for the needs of our explosions team, our sapers, and the needs of our workshop. We already have our own development of optical fiber drones, and they also use much printing power. They already have their own line in 15 printers that we received from volunteers. So far it's covered. I don't have any goals with having new printers so far, because they cover all of our tasks. But knowing that we, with time, will for sure expand, because yesterday I talked to a senior master of a 3rd Assault Brigade, a senior master in their workshop. So they have their own line of for extruding their own plastic. So they just buy source for it, and they convert it into a fiber, into a filament that is used in their printing. It's pretty expensive because we are talking about huge scale, and we already agreed of buying the filament from them for, it's super cheap because they don't make money from it, right?
Mm-hmm.
They don't have commercial interest.
But I
$10
believe
more
Yeah.
from 9 Lives. He really wants this flag. Under 1 minute for MVS to place this. New. But let's see who's going to be next. Who's going to be the winner, because it's under 1 minute. This is actually the first time we see such, how do you call this?
intense.
Intense, but like лоб в лоб, чи як це кажеться, і є англійська версія цього.
Battle.
How? Better? What?
I believe it's like something like shoulder to shoulder, but
Shoulder to
I'm not
shoulder,
sure.
yes.
20. It's
20 from
so
MVS?
10.
9 Lives. 9 Lives actually won it.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Expired,
9
yeah.
Lives. It's crazy. Martin, I am sorry that you lost. But damn, the competition was heated and everything was uh, how do you call that?
Hot.
Fair.
Ah.
But damn, it was
It was.
fucking hot. Thank you guys. That was intense. That was a suspense, a huge one.
Yeah, suspense. That's the word.
Martin, I hope you're not gonna be too discouraged. There he is. 9 Lives is in the chat posting your emojis and the emoji of the flag. So,
But there will be different Crimean items, I believe. I have some ideas. So
neck to neck. Yes,
neck to
that's
neck.
it. Neck to neck. Not
Not
shoulder to
shoulder to
shoulder.
shoulder.
Yeah. I remember
But
it was
close.
I remember it was somewhere
Yeah, yeah,
around the
yeah.
head. Yeah, yeah. Neck to neck.
Every person, you should have two of them. One is for you.
I have yours
I
flag,
mean,
by the way. Of
you
Marine
cannot even
Brigade.
imagine. Thank you. That's great. That is the
Thank you for that.
small thing that I could pay you back, for all of the work that you are doing for our squad and for armed forces of Ukraine
My
and
pleasure.
for Crimeans and for Ukrainians. That's that's so great. You cannot even. I cannot even. I'm speechless. I will stay quiet for 2 seconds.
Stop
Okay.
it.
So
Yeah.
yeah, well, I hope your donators and you guys enjoyed this time because I enjoyed it a lot, and I think it's written on my face. So
Yep.
thank you very much for the money. They will be converted into carter parts for our electronic warfare. I think I will for sure make a picture even in the end when we assemble all the parts, because the guy who is working on it is in our workshop. So the final result will be uh, filmed by me.
Awesome. So
And
maybe a video
thank you very much again.
also.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you very much again. Thank you for your invite, and you and your donators. Just have a great night. Good
Thank
night.
you, Umer. Thank you
Have
for
a
your
great night as
service
well.
from me and
Bye bye.
all the rollers. And good night. Slava Ukraini.
Bye bye. Героям слава.
Героям слава. Bye, my friend.
I think a month ago, maybe a bit more, I was I met a guy from India. It was his first visit to Ukraine, and he's a blogger, and he wanted to film Ukraine, like to tell Indians about how is life over here. And I felt very inspired that I may help him with that because it would nice to have a local people uh, there. And so I spent a day. I brought him to Gili Suit's place. I brought him to Musafir. I told him about Crimea, and he was shocked because he haven't heard of Crimea like at all. And he made videos for his audience, and they seemed to like him, like explaining Ukraine. But at the end, and he was so empathetic, like he really seemed sad when I explained this thing, and he shot it like the tanks on Mikhailivska square, like all the pictures of destroyed buildings, and he went to Kharkiv and he heard air defense working shutting down drones. And after that, on his YouTube channel, he said to his audience, um, guys, um India is, as I understand, support Russia more than Ukraine because they have this impression that Soviet Union was good and Russia, as a descendant of Soviet Union, is good as well. And so many comments were like people saying that Ukraine is bad and Russia is good. And at the last video, he pinned the comment saying that he doesn't support Ukraine or he doesn't stand for any country. He only cares about India. And I felt that so frustrated and disappointed because I spent, some time and energy explaining things, and I felt like abandoned after that because what the fuck?
Yeah.
It was really frustrating. And how can you say that you do not stand with Ukraine after all you've seen and experienced? It's not like pictures you've seen, you experienced it by
Yeah.
yourself.
I don't
I
know.
was shocked.
I don't know how you can say that shit. I am not surprised, Donna Kyiv says. Yeah, Donna.
I was surprised.
Um, well, it's just like, it's hard to, like, when person acts empathetic, right? Um, it's really hard to just imagine that that person will be saying something like that. Uh,
Yeah, like if he would be indifferent while I was taking him to the tour around Kiev, I wouldn't care. Like, okay, you just don't have a soul.
mhm. Yeah.
But no.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Lena. I'm sorry that you have had to have such shitty experience. And Kyle says, sadly, he sounds like a coward. Kyle Luder, hello, good to see you here. Lena, he was probably just saying either for his audience or he is a fool. Yeah, that's Brian said. But you can see the chat too, right?
Yeah.
There is tons and tons and tons of Indian propagandists. Many bots come from India. Cass says, yeah.
Told Rick the last time I've been here on the stream that outside of work, I wanted to urge as many countries as possible to recognize the deportation of Crimean Tatars of 1944 as genocide. And me and Kyle, we decided to approach Australian Parliament, and we sent letters in April to them. And in the beginning of June, we had an online event with Australian people from academia, students, and it was nice. It was really nice. And if you're interested, there is a recording available, so you can watch it if you're interested. But we faced the problem um, because Australia cannot have this decision made easily. There are some limitations. Firstly, the resolution readdressing to the resolution of UN for genocide prevention. Um, it was accepted in 1948, and they cannot apply it retroactively, and deportation happened in 1944. Then International Court of Justice do not apply uh, like his like these crimes against humanity, which happened before 2002, and once again deportation happened in 1944. And uh, we received like a piece of advice that even if any international organization will stand with us and will have a resolution, or a statement that yes, it was a deportation, the deportation was genocide, and we should condemn Russia for its crimes, many countries will not want to support it. Firstly, not to offend Russia, and secondly, not to make it a precedent, so they wouldn't have to deal with other things that like could be recognized as genocide. So like they would love to have things as they are, and we have some troubles on our way to recognize it, like to have this recognition. So yeah, kind of hard, but I believe we will get there. It's just what surprised me. Uh, for me, it seemed that Australia, is like a friendly country, and it is like they support Ukraine a lot, and they put sanctions against people like Russian citizens who supported and made the occupation of Crimea possible in 2014. And that is why I was surprised that this recognition would take much more time than expected, and of course, much more efforts. And I asked people from Australia to write letters to their members of parliament, so they would approach the parliament itself, so that it will be seen as citizens are concerned and they would love to support Crimean Tatars. So, if you're Australian and I haven't approached you with this uh, matter, please let me know if you're willing to do. I will give you a template of a letter and the instructions what to do. So it is easy and it will take only a few minutes of your time, but your help will be immeasurable.
Tickets to you, Martin.
Fuck, it's drones.
You can hear the Shahid buzzing,
Yes.
right? Like,
Yeah, I hate the sound.
no, I don't hear it here in my district. But that attack, the attack, when was it? Like 4 days ago, when they killed around 30 people in Solominsky district.
Yeah, yeah.
I could hear Shahid drones flying over me like every 5 minutes. It was fucking crazy. Now I hear the air defense work and they started shooting the Shahid drones.
I can hear both of them, yeah.
I hear also something
I
from
also
you.
hear it. Ah, from us? Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear this shelling, thing, shooting.
I put it closer to the window and they stopped shooting. Okay, that's good. Oh shit.
By the way, someone from abroad asked me how Ukrainians deal with this stress. I said that I sometimes I sleep like during the day to get my hours of sleep, because in the night it can be like 2 hours maximum. But right now I can smell pot from the window. Obviously, my neighbors are taking some other ways to distract them from.
You know,
Wow.
I really like to hear the sounds of air defense working. I luckily don't like to hear Shahid drones, but I'm gonna close the window, and because it's cold, not because I don't want to hear the death approaching. Okay, just give me a second.
Yeah. Aziza, are you at home or in Kiev?
Okay,
I'm at
you.
home.
Sorry, you need to talk amongst yourselves, and I'm gonna work on the sheet. Okay, let me go and do it.
I'm at home, and we have also Shahid attacks, but in another direction in the Odessa region. Also, like it just lucky that it's not in our direction, but exactly in like right now in another direction of like part of Odessa region, we have attack of Shahids.
By the way, I was surprised to know that Odessa region is the biggest region of Ukraine.
Oh,
It used to be two regions before. I don't remember, but it used to be two regions, and they, uh,
United.
like, yeah,
Merged.
merged. Yes, and now Odessa region is the biggest in Ukraine, and that's true because when I was going to Turkey by bus, we spent 4 hours driving in Odessa region only. 4 hours.
Fuck, that's a lot of time.
I believe you can cross Netherlands for 4 hours. Oh, Aziza, I cannot hear you.
Your mic, Lena, your mic for some reason became super loud and we can't hear the Shahid drone.
Should I make it quieter?
Yeah. It was
More
some kind
quiet?
of a bug. No need to. It was some kind of a bug. For some reason, it started taking that sound, like only that sound. And
Shahid.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Maybe because I was silent. I don't know. I decided that it needs something.
Hey guys, that's the reality here in Ukraine.
it's reality. We live in such reality, and you can imagine.
The problem, my mic picks the sound of Shahid instead of me.
We are not normal at all. Not normal. Because we are okay with this, we continue to say about future, how we can.
By the way, I was listening to some psychological content recently, and the woman said that you don't have to be harsh on yourself, and being okay, being normal, like just functioning is already good. Like uh, if you are healthy, if you, I don't know, can breathe and enjoy your life, that's already a good result. Like do not push yourself. And I thought that maybe during wartime being okay is not good, it's perfect, it's like the best thing. And it made me be like less critical of myself, because I always think that I should do more, write more posts, I don't know, make more content, write more letters and all of that. So it really
Yeah,
gives you a sense of reality we're living in.
yeah, you're absolutely right. Sometimes to be alive and to have, it's enough because
Get out of bed is already
because
perfect.
it could be another state of and the state it's absolutely you cannot do nothing. You cannot do nothing. You just off, and it's very bad. So it's very important to support yourself, to support your power, to support your state health, and it's very very important.
Yeah.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm spinning the wheel. Let's go. And it's clicking pretty loud. Sorry for that. Like,
That's a nice sound.
not bad, yeah. Number 112 is winning this beautiful patch. Let's go and see who that is. Number 112. And that's Adrian. Adrian, I hope you're
Wow.
still listening from work. Congratulations. I'm not showing it on the screen because I needed to adjust it. Here it is, guys. Number 112. It's Adrian. And I think Adrian donated on Thursday because number 112 is, yeah, the donation from Thursday. You see how it works, guys. Not only the Sunday stream. You can donate on Thursday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday. Woohoo, Adrian says. Congrats, Adrian.
Yay.
I'm really happy for you. So, guys, $50 to Hostomel Animal Shelter and $500 to Anton Krstopin. He's the husband of Halina. You all know him. He was in the concert of Aziza on Friday, also there with Halina. And you won't believe it, guys. I thought they already met, Aziza and Anton and Halina, but they met only the day before yesterday, on Friday. And yeah, Halina was really impressed by your talent, Aziza. Yeah, I thought like, we were standing there and a lot of your songs are in English, and she learns English right now. Helena is actively learning it, and you were singing, and she was asking me, "Oh, that means this and that." I say, "No, it's this." And then in some moments she was translated it properly, and I was like, "Yes, exactly." And yeah, so it was pretty awesome that she was also learning English through your songs, standing there. But yeah, some of the
So
songs were so powerful, and she was like, "Whoa, potужно." And you rollers know how Helena's emotions usually work, so you can imagine how, yeah, how her face looked when she was amazed. So thank you, Aziza, for that great concert. And I know that sometimes you may think some bad stuff about yourself, about your art, about your work, just like I am. You know, all these doubts, they come just from exhaustion and burnout sometimes, and it's not like we're doing something wrong. It's just because we live in hard times, and we also, just in if it was not the war, you would still face all of this misunderstanding, and like unacceptance of your art just because it's different from for some people just cannot understand, but you have the people here who can understand and appreciate and really enjoy your art, and you gotta focus on us. It's hard sometimes, I know, because I cannot sometimes focus on rollers and really on results that we're doing, but I come here and they remind me, and I'm really happy that you came here today, and I hope.
And you're not $100 to be liked by everyone.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And I'm lucky to meet you, to meet such people, and it's really so great. I'm just I have to remember about this. It's it's hard to sometimes. Um, I love people, so I really respect all opinion. And sometimes I can believe in this opinion too much.
Yeah, sometimes you just cannot say what a shithead, fuck him, right? because you perceive everyone is like good people, and you just are a very kind person yourself. This is why it is hard for you to not uh, accept someone's criticism, right? Even though objectively you may understand that that person may not be right. I understand what you're talking about. Yeah. mm, um, yeah. You see, um, a lot of rollers are saying that it was a great concert. Um, so this is Rick sleeping. Johnny Netregard said, "Yeah, I should have gone to bed like half an hour ago.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go to bed. It's 2 a.m. Aziza will be painting until 4 a.m. Still, I know that. Hey, and we got one more donation, guys. It's Philippa, $50 from Surfer Desk. Thank you so much, Philippa. It's really cool. So I'm gonna put this in for the next week. Let me know if you want tickets or you would like to give them to rollers. Please let me know in the chat right now. Thank you. If not, I know that you prefer to usually give them to rollers, so I will just give them to rollers. Thank you. Thank you very much, Lena, for being here today. Thank you, Aziza,
Thank you.
for joining us. And thank you, Umer, once again, for his service and for being such a good Trump impersonator today. It was so fucking
God.
funny.
I love and hate it simultaneously.
Yeah, same. Yeah, Aziza, it
Okay.
was such a surprise that he was impersonating Trump so well. He joined us and blown the mind of the rollers. Thank you, rollers. You
You
are
can
fucking
see it
awesome.
in like recording. It's really hilarious.
Yeah, check the recording of the stream. It was so funny. So yeah, rollers, thank you for being awesome. Thank you for all the donations today, gifted memberships, super chats. I love you guys, and live long and prosper and donate.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Oh, guys, it worked on this palm too. Look, it worked for live long and prosper gesture, not only for this one. It's really cool. Thank you. And long live free Crimea. Slava Ukraini.
Героям слава.
Героям слава. Good night, everyone. Bye, guys. Love you all. Thank you for watching. Please like this video, leave any comment under it, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. You can find the full stream recording this clip was taken from here. And I invite you to join us on Rig the Ukrainian here for live streams and videos from Ukraine. Thank you, and live long and prosper.